You know what? I'm a man.
That's cool. I know that.
And I'm not acting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know you're talking about me being vulnerable, and I guess I'm not a vulnerable ass.
Martell Holt was involved in a terrible accident that has left many people wondering what really happened. On a quiet stretch of road in Huntsville, Alabama, Martell's luxury SUV was found completely totaled. The car had flipped over, and Martell was unconscious. He was rushed to the hospital and put into a medically induced coma. Doctors have said it's still touch and go, but the most chilling part of this accident is the mysterious circumstances surrounding it. At first, law enforcement considered it a single vehicle incident. There were no signs of braking, no skid marks, nothing to suggest that Martell tried to stop his vehicle. The SUV slammed into a concrete barrier at full force, leaving the front end crumpled and debris scattered across the road. First responders found Martell unconscious with a weak pulse, and he had to be stabilized before being taken to the hospital. But what doesn't add up here is the lack of signs that Martell tried to stop or swerve. It was as if the car drove straight into that barrier without any attempt to avoid it. Investigators checked the vehicle's onboard systems, and there were no mechanical failures. Everything seemed fine with the car, so why didn't Martell attempt to brake or steer away from the barrier? Things took a darker turn when traffic cam footage revealed something chilling. In nearly every piece of surveillance footage, a black Mercedes G-Wagon kept showing up behind Martell's vehicle. At first, it seemed random, but as the footage piled up, it became clear that this was no coincidence. In multiple videos from gas stations, intersections, and highway exits, the same G-Wagon was always trailing Martell, staying just 2 car lengths behind him, never passing him, and never backing off. This pattern continued for the entire day. The situation became even more suspicious when a witness came forward. A driver, who had been a few hundred feet behind Martell's SUV, said that just before the crash, the black G-Wagon sped up and sideswiped Martell's vehicle. It wasn't a hard hit, but it was enough to send Martell's SUV off course. And what's even more alarming is that the G-Wagon didn't stop. It just sped off into traffic, disappearing without a trace. No license plates, no identifying marks, just gone. This raised some serious questions. Was this a simple accident, or could it have been something more sinister? What if someone was intentionally trying to run Martell off the road? And here's where things get even more interesting. Sources close to the case revealed that the owner of that black G-Wagon was none other than Martell Scott, LaTisha Scott's husband, and Martell's longtime
yourself. You always doing. You was doing 3 days ago in Houston. What is you blowing up and saying all these inaccuracies for to these people? You always doing that. You always doing. No, it ain't accurate. No, it's not actually accurate. You said to me that when we were married, I was going to hotels cheating on you. That's a goddamn lie.
I didn't say you wanted this.
Yes, you did.
I didn't say that you was.
Yes, you did.
And
you said it multiple times.
There's a possibility, because like me.
Well, we know you were cheating.
It's okay. Okay. I'm sorry for that.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Not sorry.
I knew
they
was going to destroy what we had. All this.
time friend. Just days before the crash, Marceau had purchased a black G-Wagon, the same model, the same trim, and at the time of the accident, it still didn't have any license plates. Police brought Marceau in for questioning, but no charges have been filed yet. Investigators are looking into whether there is a connection between Marceau's new vehicle and the one seen at the scene of the crash. Marceau reportedly claimed that the G-Wagon had been in his garage all day, but sources say that investigators are checking nearby surveillance footage to see if they can confirm his whereabouts. Now, this isn't just about a vehicle. This is about a relationship that had been slowly falling apart. Martell and Marceau were once more than just business partners. They were like brothers. They had worked together, launched businesses, and shared the screen on the show Love and Marriage Huntsville. But that all started to change when the rumors of Martell's affair came to light. While the drama around Martell and Melody took center stage, the fallout spread further than expected. Marceau publicly criticized Martell's actions, which Martell didn't take well. Martell felt betrayed by his friend, especially since Marceau aired their issues on camera. From there, the tension between them kept building. What used to be friendly teasing turned into open hostility, leading to heated arguments both on and off camera. In fact, one episode even showed them having an intense back and forth during a group dinner. Martell accused Marceau of being fake and disloyal, while Marceau insisted he was just being honest. As the seasons went on, fans started to notice the growing tension between the two. It became clear that their friendship had deteriorated, and the two stopped doing business together. They stopped communicating outside of filming, and their once solid brotherhood had turned into something much colder. And now, with Martell's crash, some fans are wondering if all that tension finally boiled over into something much worse. Social media exploded when fans got a hold of the crash footage, especially the part about the G-Wagon. Old clips from the show resurfaced, with fans analyzing every moment between Martell and Marceau. Fans went frame by frame comparing Marceau's G-Wagon to the one seen behind Martell's SUV. One fan commented, "I knew something was off about Marceau from the jump. That fake smile never fooled me. This was personal." Another added, "Go back to season 4, episode 6. The way Marceau looked at Martell when he called him out, it was pure venom. This ain't no coincidence." At the same time, LaTisha Scott, Marceau's wife, had kept quiet about the situation for days. But sources say that silence finally broke when she spoke privately with producers and close friends. LaTisha revealed that she knew Marceau had been upset and angry, not just casually annoyed, but visibly angry. She said he had been pacing, snapping at people, and even skipping scheduled shoots the day before the crash. According to insiders, LaTisha hinted that something bad was going to happen. She said that Marceau's behavior had been strange, mentioning that he hadn't slept much the night before and had been lashing out. She also said that Marceau kept bringing up Martell's name in their conversations, which seemed odd. LaTisha herself didn't seem to understand what was going on at